Resident Evil Village, the hottest Mac game of 2022 and the hottest game everywhere else last year, is finally here, and let me tell you, it runs beautifully on macOS. Even on a base 2020 M1 MacBook Air. Insane, right? Hi everyone, my name is Lloyd, and welcome to Mac Gamer HQ. So, now Resident Evil Village is available for Mac, we'll cover where to download it, how to set it up, and more importantly, test it on 2 different Macs and show you how well it runs. First things first, downloading and installing Resident Evil Village is as straightforward as it gets. The game is only available on the Mac App Store, so you just need to open the App Store, purchase and download it. Easy. It has to be said though that not getting the Mac version on Steam does suck. This also means that you should stay away from all third-party sellers, as most of them will only sell you Steam keys. And sadly the Winters expansion is not included. And that's too bad. But anyway, back to the game, and Resident Evil Village is supported on both macOS Ventura and Monterey, which means you don't have to upgrade to Ventura if you're not ready just yet. The system requirements are simple. The game can run on any Apple Silicon Mac, meaning M1 and M2 machines. You can see the detailed list on screen now. There are also no specific requirements for RAM, and we can confirm it runs great on a Mac with only 8GB of RAM, so don't sweat it if you only have the base M1 option. We ran Resident Evil Village on 2 different M1 Macs. A base 14-inch MacBook Pro featuring an 8-core CPU, 14-core GPU and 16GB of unified memory, and a base 13-inch MacBook Air featuring an 8-core CPU, 7-core GPU and 8GB of unified memory. So how does it run? Resident Evil Village runs great on both machines. While Apple invited Capcom to appear in its WWDC presentation this year, we still didn't quite expect Resident Evil Village to run this well on Apple Silicon. On the M1 Pro, where most of this footage is recorded, the game runs between 50 and 60 FPS at 1920 and 1200 resolution at prioritised graphics preset. And the frame rate remains stable and smooth even during action sequences, of which there are plenty. At lower settings, you can expect it to run above 60 FPS easily. On the MacBook Air, we won't be able to share exact FPS figures as it still runs under macOS Monterey, but as you can see on screen, the game still runs very smoothly. These are the settings we used. Modest, certainly, but high enough to properly enjoy this excellent survival horror game. It has to be said once more, Apple and Capcom really did something special here. This is a perfect example of what Apple Silicon Macs are capable of, especially when games are properly optimised. Hopefully this will encourage more devs to take Apple Silicon Macs more seriously, and hell, if sales are good, perhaps Capcom will bring more of the games to Mac in the future. Still not convinced about the gaming potential of M1 Macs? In this video we tested 4 more AAA games. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.